Non-human identities are digital profiles assigned to machines, software applications, and connected devices so they can authenticate and access resources securely. In this subsection, we explain why treating devices and automated processes as distinct identities is essential for managing permissions, maintaining audit trails, and preventing unauthorized access. You will also get an overview of how these identities have evolved and why they are a critical component of modern cybersecurity strategies, setting the stage for the topics in the rest of this series. Non-human identities are digital profiles assigned to devices, applications, and services so they can authenticate and access resources without human intervention. Each identity is backed by unique credentials, such as digital certificates or cryptographic keys that prove its authenticity. Key concepts include issuing and revoking credentials, enforcing permission policies based on least privilege, securely storing and rotating credentials, and monitoring identity use for anomalous activity. By establishing clear identity boundaries and controls, organizations can ensure machines and software interact safely and remain accountable. Across industries, non-human identities power secure machine interactions. For example, a manufacturing robot uses a unique digital certificate to retrieve work orders from a production planning system and to report its status without human intervention. In finance, automated payment processors authenticate to a central ledger to execute transactions while maintaining a detailed audit trail. In cloud environments, each microservice holds its own cryptographic key to access databases and storage services, enforcing strict permission policies. Even consumer devices, such as network thermostats and security cameras, rely on distinct identities to obtain software updates and to stream data securely. These real-world scenarios illustrate how assigning and managing identities for devices and applications reduces risk and maintains accountability throughout their operation. Assigning dedicated identities to machines, applications, and devices brings clear advantages. It enforces least privilege access, generates precise audit trails for compliance, and simplifies credential rotation and revocation. Automated processes can securely request resources, reducing human error and limiting the impact of a compromised key. At the same time, non-human identities introduce new operational and security challenges. As the number of credentials grows, managing certificates and cryptographic keys can become complex, and misconfigured policies may grant excessive permissions. Without strong lifecycle controls, devices or services can become persistent attack vectors. Effective governance, automation tools, and continuous monitoring are essential to balance benefits and risks. In the upcoming videos, we will explore the main categories of non-human identities, best practices for authenticating and authorizing devices and applications, common security threats, and how to manage identities from issuance through retirement. You will learn practical steps for issuing and revoking credentials, monitoring activity for unusual behavior, and securely decommissioning identities. To prepare, review your current device credential policies and gather any questions about your organization's identity management processes.